This is the Synco G3 and it works on the phone, it works on this computer. This is a MacBook M1 Air. It works for mirrorless cameras. And lastly, it can work on its own as a personal recorder.
Features of this microphone: it does 3-channel audio recording. Both of the transmitters can receive audio and the receiver can receive audio as well. It has an internal mixer, so you can record individual tracks to left and right channels, or both tracks to one channel with the receiver to another channel. And you can do that for the left or the right channel. Like the Rode and DJI mics, each of these transmitters can record internally with its own storage for up to 22 hours. There is a large LCD screen to navigate with up and down arrows. And what's nice is that it's color coded. The blue mic has this blue light, goes with the blue label. The green mic has a green light, goes with the green label. The Synco G3 has a unique design in that the entire mic system sits within this whole unit. And each one of the transmitter is charged with the receiver. And the convenience of that is that you don't have to take it out or inside of a case. When it's on your camera, you just put it back on your camera to charge, and then you take them apart to start using them again. It's very convenient. There's nothing like this out in the market, and this is the most convenient system I've ever used. There are some drawbacks about the system itself, and I'll get into that later in the video. I'm over 100 meters away, and with a clear line of sight, everything looks fine. However, the real test is what happens when I have my back to the camera. Starting off at 20 meters, what happens if I have my back to the camera? Because in the realistic scenario, you're gonna talk and then you're gonna turn your body, and is it still going to receive? We're gonna start the countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this is at 30 meters and we're gonna keep on going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're at 40 meters. Is it still keeping up? We'll see you in a little bit. 1, 2, 3. At 42 meters, that's where the audio starts to cut out. So I'll switch over to the internal recorded audio.
Is it still holding up? I hope so. But either way, I don't think realistically that most people need beyond this distance. 1, 2, 3.
Now I'm going to switch back to the wireless.
7, 8, 9, 10. Now we are at 60 millimeters. Can it still hold the signal? We'll find out after we look at it in the computer.
All right, we're doing a noise floor test in a quiet room.
All right, today is a bit of a windy day. Can you hear the wind? Now I've got the wind muff on. Hear any difference? All right, this is the Tascam DR10L. Here's the Synco G3. I'm going to do some audio tests. Pay attention down here. I'm going to label which mic is which. The fruit of a fig tree is apple-shaped. Corn cobs can be used to kindle a fire. Where were they when the noise started? The paper box is full of thumbtacks. Sell your gift to a buyer at a good gain. The tongs lay beside the ice pail. final thoughts. This is a mic that has features like the Rode and DJI, however, it costs a lot less. I'm going to go over a list of what it does right and what it can improve on. Starting off with what it does right. It has an all-in-one design with the USB-C and everything built into the mic, and it only has one TRS cable, and you can switch the mode to use it as a TRS. The design is compact, it's very efficient. It got that very right. The way it's designed, it's already on the camera. Your mic stays on the camera. You don't have to turn it on, shut it off. It's just extremely convenient. Yeah, it's like no other. Built-in recording, that's what you get from higher end mics. It's great to have a backup because sometimes your audio gets messed up. This thing has 3 mics, and what's great about it is because you have one person interviewing another person, and then you can have the person behind the camera pose more interview questions and just dialogue in general. It's just great to have. The screen is quite large, bigger than any other wireless microphone. The configurations you can perform on the screen is quite extensive, and you don't need an external app for that. All right, time for the drawbacks. First one is audio quality. I wish it was higher, but it's quite usable. Second one is that the USB-C transfer is quite slow. If you're trying to move files that you recorded internally, it's going to take a bit of a time. Third one is that the USB mode, when you're changing it to transfer files, you have to reset your receiver. It's just a thing. Another issue is that the date is way off. I'm getting a December 2047 date. There's no setting in the menu where I can change this. Internal recording does not auto start, and it does not auto overwrite. And lastly is the screen. The screen is big on top, however, it's not touch. It takes a little bit of time to get used to the controls, and you will get used to it. However, it would have been nice if it was a touchscreen. And that's all I have for the review of the Synco G3. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.